Did you know that you could tear your JJ from the JJ to the booty hole?
Ovilee,
Here, Gina, let me show you.
we found our thumbnail for the episode.
Lord Sashomaru, carry me around on your big dog back. Oh! And then the baby comes out and goes, "Gotcha, bitch."
Oh,
Gina has to glam it up.
Yeah.
Because this is the first show now where I'm not coming straight from a show with like professional makeup on. So you got to be the pretty one so I could be the quirky, funny one. I'm the personality hire. You know, the one that like isn't actually good at their job, but they make people laugh so they keep them around.
Which is funny because you're way better at your job than I am. You are. You host way more shit than I do.
It's the fake it till you make it and then just don't break it. Bitch, rhyming schemes. Welcome to episode three.
Yeah.
I know how to count. I watch Sesame Street. When they say that bitch belongs to the streets,
It's a Sesame Street.
Sesame Street. It's me and the count. One
Oh.
bitch.
Oh my god. That is the most Ovilee thing too. That is so you. That is your street. When they say you belong to the streets, that's your street.
Elmo was like my shit. Oh my god. Did we ever get confirmation on Bert and Ernie? Are they brothers? Are they cousins? Or are they?
They were definitely gay. They had to be. They had to be, right?
Okay, but I thought that I read something from like Sesame Street saying like, no. They're just very good friends. I feel like I just read this a couple weeks ago.
And they were roommates.
Roommates.
I think the internet confirmed that they were gay and also Elmo's black.
Why do you think Elmo's black and not the yellow Susie?
Oh, I don't remember that.
Or the pink. There's a yellow puppet and then there's a pink puppet. I thought one of those were black.
Well, I mean, I think Elmo, they confirmed or claimed him to be black ever since he went viral. It was a couple years ago on TikTok and Twitter. Elmo has that that beef with that pet Rocco.
Rocco.
Yeah, and like just the way he treated Rocco.
Yeah.
Like all of Black Twitter was like, yeah, I think Elmo's black for sure, because it was just funny as shit when he was mad. Yeah.
With like the Arthur fist in the background, like fucking Rocco.
And then there was that one song that he was singing where the way he pronounced it, they were like, not only is he black, but he's like black from New York.
Okay. I could definitely see something like that. I liked Mr. Snuffleupagus.
He was so cute and the lashes were so fabulous.
He was.
I loved him.
Okay, so I pulled it up on Google. They said that this is a quote from Frank Oz, who helped create Bert and Ernie nearly half a century ago. Producer Ian, can you please Google when Sesame Street came out? Because I think I'm about to throw myself off a fucking cliff.
It's been around that long?
No. But he says on Twitter on Tuesday that the characters were not gay.
Okay.
1969.
Okay.
1969? Wait, I only started
wow.
watching Sesame Street in like the late 90s.
Same.
Because that's when I popped into
Or early
consciousness.
90s. Yeah. I didn't know it was around for that much longer.
No, that's great. That means like our parents probably watched Sesame Street.
You know what's fucked up?
Tell me.
High schools have Spirit Week. Remember Spirit Week? And we have to dress in like as a certain decade. You know, 2000s is one now. You know how fucked up that is?
What the fuck are they gonna dress up as?
I saw one kid that dressed up like Nelly with a band-aid on his face, chains and everything. I'm like, oh my god, we're a fucking Spirit Week's like decade now.
How many Obamas do you think we get? Because Obama was 2008, right?
No, he wasn't. He was later on, wasn't he? Was he?
Terms last like 4 years.
Oh, and he did.
And he did 2.
Yeah. Oh shit. Damn.
So it was 2008 to 2016.
Yeah. No, it was mostly like Nelly's and like Missy Elliott's and stuff.
Okay.
I saw that video and I wanted to fucking die.
But is it blackface?
No, because he was black.
No.
The kid was black.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I mean, I was checking in there because like what people aren't remembering is that like probably even our parents' generation, you know that there were people who were just showing up blackface, chilling, sombrero, and holding a taco.
Yeah,
right,
that's
and going
true.
like, it's Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, that is true. Man, yeah, god damn. It It was crazy back then. And it's like Thanksgiving, people were showing up as like Native Americans.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Dude, oh my gosh. I remember being in like preschool or kindergarten and we were told like sit Indian style. And that was like the crossing your legs. And then when I started teaching, like I was doing daycare and stuff as a part-time job.
How cute. I didn't know this about you.
Dude, who let me be in charge of children? Right? Crazy.
Oh my God.
But they liked me because I understood them.
Because you are one of them.
I played Legos with the autistic kids.
Tracks.
They gave me the problem children. And by problem, they're just like, oh, this kid is on the spectrum.
Yeah.
Chrissy and Amanda don't know how to handle them. So I went into the corner and we drew and we played Lego blocks. And I'm like, this is fun.
I feel understood for once in my life.
Hey, I feel good. The kids feel good. The kids go home like they're bringing home their like paintings and like taking pictures of their Legos. And I'm like, these kids are happy.
You were a good nanny daycare person. That's awesome.
You know what? I do like kids.
Yeah.
Until they get too close to me when I'm not working. Yeah. And then I'm like, you smell. Right?
I love kids, but then have you heard of that? Have you seen that list? They call it the girl with the list. Fuck that shit. If you guys don't know, there's this thing called, she's called the girl with the list, because on TikTok, she went viral because she has a list of reasons why not to have kids or give birth. And it's like at this point, like hundreds of reasons. And every time a video of a woman goes, I just gave birth. That's why I'm bald now. Cause it makes your hair fall out.
You saw that one today too?
I saw the one today.
I saw that one today too. Completely like there's a giant circle where her forehead is.
Yeah, dude. Like Homer Simpson bald. Crazy. And it cuts to that girl's list. She's a screenshot of her list just scrolling and she adds another thing to the list. Insane. You ever heard of pregnancy nose?
Yeah, when the nose just gets super, super fat.
Yeah.
Did you know that you could tear your JJ from the JJ to the booty
Ovilee Elizabeth Gerard May.
So it goes straight from like, here, Gina, let me show you.
Listen, it's
so
called
like,
third degree vaginal tears.
And it goes right from like here all the way to here. So it's just one big hole.
One big hole.
Which chickens have that. It's called a cloaca.
Oh, God. There's only 3 things in life. Okay, well.
Yeah, 3 things.
I wasn't expecting that when I opened my eyes back up. I was not expecting that. When I opened up my eyes, you just full spread eagle. Oh, we found our thumbnail for the episode, at least.
Here's the thumbnail.
Oh, my God. Oh. Christ.
What are your 3 things, Gina?
There's only 3 things that Gina fears in life, all right? Actually, make that 4.
Don't you mean 4?
1, centipedes.
How do you feel about millipedes?
Millipedes are cute. They're like little fucking little buses filled with little kids with legs.
Because their legs are underneath them.
Yeah, it's adorable.
But centipedes are...
Centipedes...
I get you.
It's just concentrated evil. Ugh, God, the thought of it. So centipedes. Mm-hmm. Rolling computer chairs.
Wait. What?
I have this thing with rolling computer chairs. I think it's pretty normal, but like if I'm not sitting in it, I'm scared of it. Like I'm so afraid of getting my toes run over. So whenever I'm walking near someone into a room that has someone like sitting in a chair and I'm coming near them, I'm like, hey, I'm behind you, please. I'm behind you, do not roll. I'm so scared of getting my toes ran over by a rolling computer chair, any rolling chair.
I've never heard that before in my fucking life. Are you a cat? Or like a dog that's asleep?
Yes. Like, and I don't want my tail to get run over. It freaks me out. I don't know what it is. Like if I walk into a room and you're sitting in a computer chair, I will make my presence known very loudly.
How do you feel about that?
I'm fine because I'm sitting.
Okay.
But if I walk over to Ian right now, I will scream, Ian, I'm right behind you. Do not roll back. It freaks me out.
So what you're saying is I don't have to take you to Halloween Horror Night?
No, just put me in a fucking room full of people sitting on chairs.
You can never go to an esports event.
With like headphones on so they can't hear me scream. Like I can't do it, man.
Oh my God.
It freaks me out.
That's fucking hilarious. What's the third thing?
So that's okay, so centipedes, rolling computer chairs.
Ovilee's vagina.
Yeah, that's really
And then what's number 4?
Ghosts. And then 4th is childbirth. I love watching bloody gory stuff because I grew up in like the wild west of the internet. We were playing Neopets while watching decapitations. You know?
Yeah. We've all seen that video.
Yeah.
We've all seen the jar video.
Yeah, right? So I'm fine with blood and gore. But that, like, I follow some medical pages on Instagram, right, where they show you the blood and gore for educational purposes. That's fine.
Yeah.
But every so often I'll be scrolling and the medical page, oh god, I can't even, like, you just scroll past and it's a baby crowning and I scream, throw my phone, and projectile vomit. I don't fuck with childbirth, dude. It is not okay. Anyway, so 3rd degree vaginal tears is when your vagina tears into your asshole and you have one hole. I can Google anything in the world, but I have refused to this day, oh god, to Google that. Because, oh god, that's a thought. Oh, this my mouth just,
You know what I'm going to do?
oh, don't do it. Oh, just a thought. Oh,
I just thought of the best prank ever.
you're such a bitch.
This is going to be the best prank ever. I'm going to be like, Gina, what's up? I'm like, hey, let's hang out. Let's go grab dinner together, right? And you're like, sweet, that's cool. You're sitting there, you're waiting for me at dinner. It's like 15 minutes late. It's like, oh, it's okay. It's Ovilee. She might just be a little bit late. 30 minutes late. Oh, I wonder maybe it's heavy traffic, an hour late. Whoa, I haven't even heard from Ovilee. I wonder what's going on. You get a text message. Ovilee's been in a car crash. She's dead. Ovilee is fucking dead. All right? I'm dead. Okay, you're sad. You went to my funeral, all of this stuff. 9 months later, you get a knock on your door. You open up the door and it's just me, legs spread wide. A baby head just giving birth on your front doorstep. And then the baby comes out and goes, gotcha, bitch.
Oh, I can't even think about it, dude. It fucking freaks me. Oh god. Oh my god, it's fucking gross.
You're actually crying?
Oh, it's so fucking gross, dude. Oh my god. The makeup's running. I can't do it. Like, C-sections, fine, but that shit is awful on your body also. But like the baby crowning and the shoulders have to come out, and that's the widest part. I hate it.
You know what? Because as you said, you walked into my house, you're like, Ovilee, do you have any oil blot wipes or makeup wipe? Or you asked me for powder or something. I'm like, I've got Fortnite makeup under my skin. That'll help. Shout out to Fortnite. But okay, here, let's take this back because we're talking about Bert and Ernie. I was watching.
How the fuck did we get here?
How the fuck did we get anywhere?
Oh, go on.
So I was watching the Animaniacs the other day because remember they like rebooted on Hulu or something, and I was watching Pinky and the Brain.
Yeah.
Now, when I was little, I was convinced that those two were like brothers, right? They're two little lab rats. They're two little lab mice or whatever. I think they're gay.
No, they're not.
I think they're gay.
No, dude. Brain is like the least gay person ever.
Go rewatch Pinky and the Brain.
Really?
Go rewatch Pinky and the Brain. I think like in the reboot, at least like the first 2 episodes or something, he's dressing up, literally riding Pinky. Pinky's coming back from therapy going like, you know, Brain, I think that what we have is an abusive relationship and I enable it. And then he just like fucking smacks him in the head. He's like, fuck you, Pinky. And Pinky's like, I deserve that. It's great. I think they're gay.
Maybe just like a weird roommate situation, but I don't get any like, really?
I think they're gay.
Huh.
I am pushing this narrative onto it. I am pushing the narrative that Pinky and the Brain are gay. And Brain is the bottom.
Brain is the bottom?
Brain is the bottom.
You think Brain
is
the bottom?
100% the bottom.
That's the shocking shit out of this whole entire thing.
Here,
what are you talking about?
This is the bit. Pinky and the Brain are gay and Brain is the bottom.
Explain why Brain is the bottom.
I just don't think he has the physical stamina to do the topping.
A power bottom, maybe, but
a power bottom. Yeah, I think a power bottom is probably safer to say.
Yeah,
I think Pinky is doing the heavy lifting.
Well, he does give off like the bimbo
himbo vibes.
Oh,
right?
You know what? Maybe.
Let me Google it. We're Googling everything. We just learned that Bert and Ernie.
Comments. Who do you think is the bottom, Pinky or Brain?
Okay, wait. I'm Googling. Are Pinky and the Brain a couple? That's the first question or the first thing that popped up.
Okay.
Okay, well, maybe this doesn't count because it's shipping.fandom.com.
Okay. Oh, God.
But
Which
it says-
Ovilee is a moderator for?
It says Pinky and the Brain are best friends, but it is heavily implied that they have romantic feelings for each other.
Oh, my God. Hold on. Okay, so speaking of cartoons, I think I just realized that I have the perfect Halloween costume for me, you, and Ian.
I'm excited for it.
Hold on.
Is it racist?
No.
Are you sure? Before
Yes.
you share it?
Yes. Okay, I'm going to send it to the Discord so Ian can see it.
Okay.
And then I'm going to show it to you.
Okay.
But tell me this wouldn't be the most perfect Halloween costume for us.
So, what you can't see...
I mean, can they put it up on the screen? Yeah, we're gonna put it in the video, right?
Well, I'll send it to Nikki and see if she could put it up in the video. But dear God, it's the Powerpuff Girls, but it's Blossom, Buttercup, or it's Blossom, Bubbles, and then Buttercup is a large black man.
It was such a good episode. It was.
We'll put that in there.
It's so perfect. Wait, but between you and me, who's Blossom and who's Bubbles?
You are 100% Bubbles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have the hair buns. I do the hair buns.
Absolutely.
Too.
You're
Yeah.
100%
Oh
Bubbles.
my God. I would love this if we do the same exact poses and we get Ian a cardboard.
That would be really fucking good.
Oh my God.
I was gonna say we go as Baldur's Gate people.
Oh, okay, but I get to be Will.
I just spit. We should have named this podcast "Spit It" instead of "Spit It."
Oh my God, we should call it Spit It Out. Wait! Can we? Is it too late to do a rebrand? We're only on episode 3.
Honestly,
Hold on, I'm gonna look it up for SEO purposes. Wait.
Tony, we gotta make a new logo.
Oh,
my
my
God.
God. Hold on.
Holy shit! Jesus Christ! Then wouldn't it be?
Oh, it's taken.
Then wouldn't it be Spit or Swallow?
That's actually a show. It says right here, Spit or Swallow.
Fuck!
Right?
All right, whatever. We're keeping with Spill It.
Oh.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, listen, Sesame Street neighbors and gay rats aside.
Is it taken?
Am I?
Oh, yeah. It is.
Probably
Damn
everything
it.
is taken.
That's such a good
Okay.
name.
Okay. See this?
Yeah.
And then see this?
Mm-hmm.
I have been a pixel girl for
And it's literally the worst thing about
5 years. Shut your whore mouth.
Ovilee, like, I almost blocked you off everything when I first met you because when you texted me, it was a green bubble.
Okay, are you really like one of those elitists where it's like, if it's a green bubble, I don't want to blah, 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 blah?
No, I mean, no, but it's still annoying.
You were
because,
just looking for a reason. You bitch.
No, but it's just like when we put you in a group chat with all Apple people, that one green bubble fucks it all up, you know?
I don't think so. But you know that that's Apple's fault.
Because they're elitist?
So the issue that Apple has is that, have you ever tried to send videos to a non-Apple user, to like an Android user?
Yeah.
And when you receive videos from them, like the file size is fucked up, like everything's fucking weird.
Yeah.
It's because I think everyone has, all of the other phone services have transferred to this new method of like text messaging, video messaging, and all this stuff. I forgot what the fucking letters were. But Apple refuses to move over to that stuff. So like they could keep more people just under like their form of text messaging, which is under like iMessage and that shit. So like Google started this campaign earlier this year and they're like, Apple, come on, man. All of us are on the new technology.
Yeah.
It's just you guys. And honestly, like people are kind of getting fucking fed up with you. Same thing with how Apple was like, we're never going to go to USB-C. And Europe's like, if you're not going to use USB-C, if you're going to keep your fucking lightning cable and all this bullshit, you can't sell iPhone in Europe. So then Apple was like, guys, we've made the decision to go to USB-C. It was our decision. We wanted to keep up. By the way, buy our $60 USB-C to lightning cable
So dumb.
fucking hooky thingy. But like Apple fucking sucks. I hate Apple. I love Google,
But
but I'm getting an iPhone this week.
But like, why?
So when I got my Pixel in 2018, it was because I was so fucking tired of my iPhone breaking every single like year, right? I'm like, I want a phone that I don't have money. I was a college student at that time. I'm like, I don't fucking have money to keep upgrading a phone or to keep fixing it or stuff like that. So I got the Google Pixel 3 XL and I never looked back. I was like, oh my God, this is fantastic. I love the way that Android works. The customization was amazing. The integration with like Gmail and all the Google apps was so much fun. I loved Google Photos and like just uploading everything to Google Drive. It was so perfect. And it was great for 3 years. And then when it finally came to like the Google Pixel 6 Pro, I'm like, sweet, I'm going to jump on this. Sucked.
Oh.
I had power issues. It would
Oh.
constantly need to be reset. It couldn't connect to network and all this shit. I'm like, what the fuck? So I get the 7 Pro. I'm like, this will fix the problems maybe. Same shit.
Oh.
Same shit. Meanwhile, Apple and other apps are tailoring like their apps like Instagram and stuff to iOS. So like if you want to be a content creator, you have to be using Apple for all this shit. So I'm pissed and I'm finally like, fine, I'll fucking take the plunge. So gonna get the iPhone. I'll probably pick up an Apple Watch because I am addicted to my Google Watch now. So fuck you, Apple users.
To be honest with you, I wish I wasn't an Apple user because every other phone seems so much better and cameras seem better and like it's just cooler. Like those folding flat screen phones, those big screen phones.
You want to be in a K-drama.
Yeah, pretty much. Right? Like those phones look so cool and I hate that I'm so reliant on Apple everything. I don't like it at all.
No, Apple sucks. I haven't met like a single person besides like the Apple elitists where they're like, Apple is my life. I have the Apple phone, I have the Apple computer, and I have the Apple butt plug. It's like, okay, great for you, Tiffany, but like, do you have a personality outside of that? And they're like, no.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm begrudgingly choosing Apple just because I think it'll be better for like content creation and work.
I mean, I welcome, but also like, sucks.
Yeah.
But also like, yay, blue. But also, yeah, I know.
I can FaceTime now.
Well, yeah.
Are you gonna FaceTime me?
Last time I FaceTimed you were making weird sounds in the dark, and I was too afraid but aroused to hang up. So yeah, I'll FaceTime you.
I'm trying to remember what that was. Because I remember getting really drunk with Fiona.
Yes. Oh, I remember that.
Our lesbian sister.
Yeah.
From G4.
Yeah. Who, by the way, Cassim texted me earlier.
He didn't text me.
He was like, "Hey, do you want to remote in for our podcast?" Here, I'll read it.
Read it out loud, and then read his phone number out loud.
Okay. Let me see here. There's it. Cassim G 240. He goes, 6 p.m. tonight. Remote pod if you're around. We're gonna need you to address the new podcast you have and confront Fiona about her unwillingness to recognize it. Ovilee, I think this has something to do with you, as you know.
Okay. So listen.
I just feel like because you haven't had her on Castor's couch, and then now we have another podcast.
That is true.
Yeah. Is it anti-gay?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is revenge, as we discussed last time, or on episode 1. Okay, wait. We're calling Fiona Nova. She won't pick up because she doesn't love me anymore.
Yeah.
But let's see. Let's see if she picks up.
The unwillingness
to
acknowledge and recognize
the podcast. Is it because I tagged her in all of our social media posts?
Did you?
I tagged her in all of our social media posts.
I didn't notice this. Did you?
I tagged her because we were talking about. Okay,
Wow, she
watch
hates
this.
us.
Nope. Never mind. Nikki, bleep that out, Nikki. Okay, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, no, because the clip that I took from the episode was us talking about the G4 rule, about you have to have at least one lesbian on camera at all time. So I tagged Fiona.
So I wanted us to FaceTime in. Yeah. But then they were gonna be done by like 7. So they're done.
Boo.
Yeah. Unless we call Cassim, see if they're still together.
You want to FaceTime them right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna FaceTime.
They were shooting theirs right now?
At 6 to 7, they said.
Oh, that's so late. Yeah, that's so late. Okay. You FaceTime? Oh, here, just do your face. Just do your face. I'll be the reveal. You know what?
I'm starting to think.
Group orgy.
What?
What?
starting to think that we're in the middle of like a pot off.
Oh, there were so many. Okay, so do you know the full story with what happened with Castor's Couch and Fiona Nova and the Creamies?
No.
Oh my God, I'm so excited for this. Okay, so listen. If this is the first podcast that you've watched of me in it or of Gina Darling in it, but you know some of the G4 people, let me give you the tea. So I started the Castor's Couch, right? With Raz and Flowers. We had you on, we had Cassim on, we had Gerard on, we had Golden Boy on, but we did not have Fiona on.
Oh, yeah, I know that. Yeah.
Case Blackwell was also on, and so Fiona was asking, why am I the only person who wasn't invited?
And then we said that it's either because it's a racial thing or because you're a lesbian.
Or homophobic, yes. So it's a double hate crime.
Yeah.
And I figure that if it's a double hate crime, that it negates it. So there's no hate crime.
Maths, yeah.
I think two negatives make a positive, right?
Like that,
So I come out looking like the good person.
Yeah.
So they brought me onto the Creamies and we addressed this. We settled the beef where I was like, Fiona, I would invite you if you answered some of the text messages that I sent you or responded to some of the TikToks. And that Fiona Nova, you are currently on live with Ovilee May and Gina Darling for the Spill It podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, Fiona Nova!
Fiona Nova!
Woo! The podcast that definitely exists.
What's that?
Hi, Fiona. I just wanted you to be...
doing?
I wanted you to be the first to know that Miss Gina Darling and I have started a podcast together. And you're on it right now.
Wait, can you repeat that? Sorry, I'm losing service.
That's totally fine because we are going to be servicing you, Fiona Nova. You are live on Gina Darling and Ovilee's new podcast, Spill It.
Oh, wow. Wow, I didn't know you guys had a podcast.
I know, it's brand new. It is completely brand new, where we discuss all sorts of wild and wacky things. And we wanted to have you on as our first guest.
Yeah, you are actually our official first guest right now. We have never had anyone else speak on the microphones but me and her.
Oh, and Thresh.
And Thresh.
And Josh.
And Ian.
And Ian.
Right, okay. Is this like a prank? Is this podcast a prank? Is this...
It's very real.
It's
a
very
very
real.
podcast that everyone knows about.
Everyone knows about this.
All right, I okay, yeah. I don't know how real it is, but okay. I'll play your game.
It's
All right.
as
Yeah,
real as our
podcast.
time
Spill
at
the
G4.
tea. Is that it's as real? Well, this didn't feel real to me. I blocked that out of my memory. So you can take that one to the bank.
Fiona, how do you feel about all women-led podcasts?
How do I feel about all women-led podcasts? I feel like it's about time, right?
Yeah.
Time is up,
Yeah,
right?
I love hearing about women's opinions all the time, especially yours and Gina's
Yes.
together.
Yes.
Yeah.
How does it feel
Yeah.
to know that Ovilee is currently 0 for 2 on podcasts that you've been on?
Well, well, it's I feel a certain way, that's for sure.
Now, would you say that it's more because of racism or homophobia?
I feel like it could be both. It could be. I mean, I'm not gonna check any. I'm just gonna say it could be both. Like I can't really. That's for Ovilee to say.
That is
I know it's
fair.
one or the other.
So would it be helpful if I told you that we actually had a black man in the room right now with us, and that we have been talking about gay shit nonstop since we started?
Yeah, with how many gay people in the room?
Well, do you want to just start outing people like that, Fiona? That's not very ally of you.
Who am I outing? Tell me, Ovilee, who am I outing?
Well, I'll have you know that my Threshy Bobeshi, Thresh Gilligan May, only has interest in boy dogs, and he didn't want to come public with this. Honestly, this feels kind of shitty of you to do, but that's okay.
You forced them out of the closet. That's not very ally.
So let me do a quick recap. You have a black man in your podcast, and the only gay person you have representing the gay community is your dog.
Yes.
And also, you don't want me on your podcast.
Wait, you're on our
because
podcast
of-
right now.
Mm-hmm.
But this isn't real. Like, this is a joke.
It's real-ish. I mean, like, just because you're not actually sitting here with us.
I'm not gonna believe that. I'm not gonna believe that you have a podcast.
Yeah.
Gina, you, and Ovilee.
Yeah.
That's not real.
I
don't believe that.
Kasim did mention something about this earlier, how you refused to recognize our podcast.
Well, I refuse. It's not necessarily that I refuse to recognize your podcast. I refuse to give Ovilee a chance to hurt me again. That's the difference.
Fiona,
Yeah.
what if we invited you to the Spill It podcast when we're ready to take guests?
Okay. All right. and dogs can fly.
Well, actually,
and dogs can fly, and you can be gay.
Well, Fiona, honestly, the reason why we want you to come on is because we need that.
Well, you need to check all the boxes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it, but thank you.
Right.
Yeah. You saw where I was going.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
what
you
we have
hit
to do
a lot
at
of
the end the
boxes.
day.
exactly. So what we're saying is this phone call is to schedule an appearance for you for February of 2024.
Mm-hmm.
Or June.
Ooh, February, right?
Yeah.
Or June.
Okay. Well, I'll check back.
Uh-huh.
I need to believe that this podcast is real, and I'll check back. I know I get a busy schedule on those months, so
Yeah.
I don't know how high of a priority your podcast
No worries. I mean, I just need you to come in. So I can just take a picture of us together so that, if I ever get in trouble, I can say, oh, no, I have gay friends. Or no, I have
That's
black
fair.
friends. Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally understand, and I would love to help you with that. Let me just get back to you on that
Got
because I just know my schedule's booked.
Yeah. No worries.
Those months.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Because I get it. I understand.
Wait, did you
I
say
need to
June?
do that too with my white friends.
Oh, June is
June and-
LGBT. Is that?
It's
Yeah.
It's LGBTQIA plus element of
Yes.
Yeah, that's June.
yes,
That's
it's
June. Yeah.
well for just gay. Yeah, it's just for queer. It's like a represent.
Right.
It's,
See,
it's
this is
a
why we
good
need you
month,
here, Fiona.
you know?
This is why we need you here.
because we are uneducated.
Yeah.
And clear as day. I know that.
Yes.
So, I would love to, help you with that, but again, just, I just gotta see what my schedule is like. But
And
we'll
Fiona,
see. We'll see.
that's-
We'll see.
Thank you. That's totally valid. We will let you go here. But by the way, do you know
Okay.
if Kasim and Case are free next week?
Because we would love to get them in before we get you in. We just launched and we want good numbers and stuff. So
Right.
Yeah.
I bet they're always free for you guys.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
might as well. You should just ask. You can ask them to, ask them to guest on your fake podcast.
All right. Yeah, we'll schedule you. We'll schedule you. Once again, this is for Spill It podcast.
It's spill it.
Yeah, Spill It podcast with Ovilee and Gina. If you
Gina.
if you want to write it down. Yeah.
No, I got it in my head. I'll make sure to
Okay, perfect.
remember. Right.
We'll have our people reach out to your people. We'll get something set in the books again for February or June of next year.
Yeah, exactly. So fun. Well, have a good rest of your play date, and I'll we'll see you when I see you.
All right, love you.
We love you.
Goodbye
Love you
from
too.
Spill It podcast. Love you, baby.
Live. Mwah.
Bye.
Bye.
I fucking miss her so much.
I fucking love Fiona so much.
Just a refusal. Just haters want to hold us down.
The haters want to hold us down. Is this your lipstick?
Yeah.
If I put this up my butthole,
Yeah.
would my poop come out looking like this color?
Probably. And I would still use it.
I love that about us.
Thank you.
And I also love that about Fiona.
Yeah.
She's amazing.
She is so amazing, and we love talking about her on this Totally Real podcast.
This is not a part of our imagination?
No, not at all.
Oh.
You would think, because this feels like a fever dream every time I'm here, but it's real. Is she texting?
Did she just text you?
No.
Oh, okay. We thought for a second that we were getting messages and had friends.
Yeah, and who are clamoring to be on our hit show.
Which
is real.
Which is very real.
Super real,
Let us
Fiona.
know in the comments if you think that this is real or if we're all just stuck in a simulation. We're all just Sims swimming around in a pool with no ladder.
Speaking of pools, so pools of blood, right? I was on my way over to film this today.
Gina, I'm so scared to know where this is going. All I know is that you showed up to the podcast 30 minutes late with 2 bags of Burger King in your hand.
Yeah.
What happened?
Great segue. So we meet up at 8. Exactly 8. I pull up to your driveway. And I'm like, man, I'm starving right now. You know what I can go for? I can go for some Burger King. So I texted Ovilee and I was like, hey, can I go get some Burger King and be a little bit late because I'm starving? Do you want anything? She's like, yeah, give me some chicken fries. So I go, I'm driving, and then like once I get close to the destination, like there's just cops and flares and just like everything's blocked off and traffic's pushed, and we're like going through neighborhoods and making circles because it's blocked off over here. And like I pulled up to the neighborhood right next to where the accident was, and the neighbors are all out. Me being a chismosa wanted to like park my car and get out and be like, what happened? You know, but then I was like, I can't be late. And then I was like slightly pissed off because like I think it's blocking off the Burger King. Like, what the fuck, man? But then I noticed that there was a white tent on the street. And a white tent, if you guys don't know, cops put up that white tent when there's a dead body. So there was definitely, I was like probably like 50 feet away from a dead body. So I was like, oh shit, that's really cool. But also I'm starving. Get the fuck out of my way. You know, like this dead body's really getting in the way of my food right now. And I'm kind of pissed about it. Right. And I'm making a U-turn to get out of this area. And then the KTLA 5 truck comes rolling in and nearly hits me in this narrow ass street. I'm like, please hit me, please hit me, please hit me. I just want to check real quick. I just run me that check. All right. But I didn't get hit. And then so I got a Star Food. I was 30 minutes late. But I could have been on the news, Ovilee.
As the dead body or as the random bystander who was hit by the KTLA truck?
Both?
I mean...
But can we just please talk about how inconvenient dead bodies can be?
Yeah.
You know? Like, I just like... And now my chicken fries are cold because I had to take the long way home.
The long way home.
You know?
I mean, Thresh liked them either way.
Thought she liked them. Yeah.
He did like them.
Yeah.
But shit, girl. So, okay, wait. How many times... Have you like, seen a dead body? Have you, like, seen a dead body?
Like in person?
Yeah. The internet doesn't count.
Oh, okay,
We've seen
okay.
everything over the internet.
Have I seen a dead body?
Have you seen a dead
yes. Funeral wise, so that's still pretty chill.
Funeral wise, everyone that I've been to is cremated.
Oh, really?
So I haven't seen I've never seen a dead body.
Yeah, very cold. Like
I saw my hamster.
Unnervingly cold.
He died and he kind of froze like this.
Oh, poor baby.
I was like, Brownie, and he's like,
oh
and his teeth are.
Oh yeah, why are their lips always pulled back? Yeah, so dead body at a funeral, open casket, yes. I'm trying to figure out if I've ever seen a dead body like in any other case. I want to say probably maybe.
I feel like that's something you would remember.
Because it's always one of those like, are they dead or is it just a really bad accident? There was this one time. No, he wasn't dead. Yet, at least.
Yet?
Yeah, because he was not going to survive that.
You pull up, hit someone with your car, and then take off and be like, bye.
I was at a stoplight, right? I still have the video, and because I have a dash cam. I was at a stoplight, and so I'm waiting for a light, and this car is yielding. It's finally his time to go, but this over here decides to run a red light on a motorcycle, full speed, and went poof, and then flew off. And I caught this all on camera, and I screamed. I got out of my car and I ran over. He was still conscious, but there was a lot of blood.
Yeah,
like, a lot of blood. we took off like our shirts and jackets to kind of like try to hold the blood and stuff. I remember when I went home and I soaked that shirt in I plugged up my sink, filled it with hydrogen peroxide, dunked the shirt in there, and there was so much blood foaming that it was warm.
I'm sure that that's an interesting story, but bitch, why did you take the shirt home?
I really liked that shirt and I wanted to get the blood off. It was a cute shirt, Ovilee.
What? Unless that shirt was hand sewn by Hideo Kojima himself, I don't understand what shirt would have enough value for you to be like, let me just wash off this random stranger's blood from it and then throw it in the washer and put it on for Sunday brunch.
It was a good shirt.
Bitch!
But like, I don't know if he survived or not, because luckily when like where it happened was literally in front of a fire station.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, but I don't know if he survived or not, because that was a fuck ton of blood. And then also, if you ever smelled like old blood, it's very sickening, like a very sweet, like over sweet smell.
I haven't smelled old blood, luckily. I've smelled dog farts, but I think that's probably as bad as...
No, Threshy.
Threshy has really bad dog farts.
Oh,
and we gave him
Threshy.
3 chicken fries, so it's probably going to get even worse.
Oh, poor buddy.
Chicken fries?
Oh, poor buddy.
Butthole
But yeah, like dead body wise, I don't think I've ever... I not that I can remember that I've seen in person. Have you? No, you've only been
Nope.
to cremations. That's right.
None.
Yeah.
Only cremations.
Yeah.
Yeah, only my...
Please make sure. Okay. When you die, how do you want shit handled? Because I want to be cremated and possibly buried with at least one of my Daft Punk helmets, or like burnt with me.
Oh, that's cute.
Mm-hmm.
Can I be fed to bears?
Tight.
Can I be fed
Like
to
in
bears?
ash form, or like mixed with something,
no,
or like
no,
body
like,
parts.
Like if there's an animal that only eats people,
Mm-hmm.
I'm down to like be chopped up into bits, fed to those animals.
Given back to nature. That's
Given
really
back to
nice. I
nature.
like that.
Yeah. What I would never do is donate my body to science. Have you seen all the horror stories
Oh
from
yeah,
that
they
shit?
fucking fire you out of rockets and make you test dummies and shit. Well, actually, that sounds fun as hell, to be honest.
You say that until you find out how many corpses have been... Can you say that corpses have been SA'd?
Yeah, necrophilia.
You know, yeah. I'm trying to...
Autopsies and stuff.
Can you say that corpses have been SA'd, or do you just say that the corpses were fucked?
Desecrated.
You know what?
Yeah.
After saying that,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think that it's better to say that the
SA'd.
corpses...
Yeah. Desecrated. Yeah. Fun fact, that's why a lot of people don't like to hire male morticians. They prefer women.
Yeah.
Because dudes be sticking it in a stiffy. A stiffy and a stiffy. Stiff squared.
When guys die and the rigor mortis sets in.
I heard. I think it does. Sometimes. Not all the time, but I think it does.
So then the female morticians may also have motive.
Maybe. But I don't think it's as common, but I see where your brain is going.
But you have to be at least a little bit of a freak to be a mortician.
Well, no, because I used to think that too until I started following a mortician. A couple morticians on
Like just around town?
Where you going? Can
Where
I
you
come
going?
too?
Hey. Behind you in line at Burger King. Yeah. We're gonna go.
Are you gonna go and take care of
bum a
the
body later?
We drove past that. Are you gonna? Can I come along? Can I?
This is so fucking bad.
Oh my god, dude! Why does this happen every time we're together?
I don't know. We've covered like a lot of different things.
Yeah.
Today.
Oh, but I was saying, not freaky, because if you think about it, there's first responders and morticians are like the last responders. And think of it as like kind of a gift to the family. Like, I'm taking care of your loved one, you know? So it's like that, except for the ones that fuck them, of course.
Yeah, no, that's a little weird. Unless that's your wish. Do you think that someone has a post? Is there a fetish to
Like,
die?
in their yes.
So there, because I know there's like a knife fetish to be like.
There were 2 people on the news that one has always wanted to eat a human and kill them, and another person had that fetish of being killed and slowly eaten until they die or whatever. and they actually responded. Like one posted an ad, the other one responded, and it actually did happen. And the one that killed and ate went to prison for it, even though it was fully consensual.
Why didn't they just go to that strip of land in like Yellowstone where everything is legal and do it?
What?
Isn't there like a strip of land in the middle of a random national park where there's no laws?
Oh.
And that's why there's like a bunch of disappearances.
Oh, yeah. I heard about this.
And
yeah.
the Wendigos.
Oh, that's actually
And
a
the
great idea.
skinwalkers.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
the
yeah.
tunnel system.
Yeah. Yeah. I
We
think
need Cassim on here to go through all of these fucking conspiracy theories.
before Fiona. Definitely before
Fiona.
Or not even before, but like instead of Fiona. Instead. Yeah. Yeah.
Is producer Ian looking up the...
Yes, it's called the Zone of Death.
Of course.
course.
Like the Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah.
50 square miles in the Idaho section of Yellowstone National Park. As a result of a reported loophole in the Constitution, a person could theoretically avoid conviction for any major crime up to and including murder.
Why don't people just do it there then?
Exactly. If it's like, if people want to have an old-fashioned duel where
Yeah.
they just walk 10 paces, turn around, and shoot a bitch,
Yeah.
like that, honestly, you can make money off that. Capitalism.
Oh my god, is this gonna be our new show?
I
Where we
feel
just
like-
pop up cameras and live stream this?
Death matches in the middle of Yellowstone. And you know what
Yo.
the craziest thing is?
Huh.
Two people, they'll be brawling or whatever. Wild card. Bear comes running out from the middle of the field, starts mauling one of them.
Yeah.
So the ring girl comes up with like the big sign going
She
like
gets
round
mauled too?
Yeah, she comes in. Another ring girl has to come up, pick up her remains. Girl, we can make so much money off this.
Oh my god, why are we not streaming? Like, we should set up like trail cameras around there.
Oh my god.
But also, why aren't people murdering? I mean, like, it's not. Why don't people commit crimes there instead of going to Arizona or someone to eat someone? You know?
Maybe it's like because of the forbiddenness, you don't get that
Probably.
thrill.
Probably.
Sexual thrill. Speaking of sexual thrills, oh my god, I finally started watching season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen.
I haven't watched it.
You haven't watched fucking Fushiguro Senior?
No. I honestly barely pay attention when I'm watching Jujutsu because I only care about the scenes that Gojo's in.
Season 2 is literally all Gojo.
I heard that season 2 is fucking dope.
Season 2 is fucking amazing. I'm going to say nothing about this.
Okay.
I'm going to say nothing about it. But it just got me thinking because it's like...
Ovilee, I can already tell you what I'm so goddamn excited about when it comes to sexy 2D men.
Who?
The new Final Fantasy remake,
Technically 3D.
technically 3D trailer just dropped this week, and that slow-mo scene of Sephiroth looking over at Cloud.
Was Sephiroth your first love?
Yes.
Like first love, hands
First
down,
love.
polygon and all?
Yep.
What drew you to Sephiroth? Where
The
did the love-
danger. I was like, what, like 12, 9? What? The danger. I don't know. I just thought he was so hot. But then after Sephiroth, it was Laguna from Final Fantasy. No. It was Squall from Final Fantasy 8, and then Irvine from Final Fantasy 8. I went through a Western phase, the cowboy phase, you know. Irvine was, you know. Anyways, Cypher also. He was pretty hot. 'Cause the danger.
Is that all from Final Fantasy?
Yeah.
So I didn't play Final Fantasy growing up
Mm-hmm.
because I don't know why. I just don't think that it was a game that I was like necessarily exposed to.
Mm-hmm.
I played other random games like Pokemon, Monster Hunter, like all of those games, but never really like a deep RPG like that. But like, girl,
2D, first crush, go.
I don't know if this one totally counts because I was literally a child, but Tuxedo Mask.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because it's like you're little, you're like, Tuxedo Mask. And then
Yeah.
you get a little bit older and you're like, this bitch didn't do anything.
He didn't. He just showed up and fucking bit a rose and that's it.
And now
Maybe
he's
threw a
like
flower.
trying to make moves on his own daughter.
Yeah.
That was weird.
That was weird.
It was weird.
Super Japanese.
That's me.
Yep. Okay, so
So-
Tuxedo Mask was, it wasn't like girl crush, just like, wow, so cool.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you weren't really thinking like I want him to ravage me, right?
Yeah.
So my next crush, this is probably when I'm like 10 or whatever years old, kind of in that 4th to 5th grade year and vibe. Late nights on Adult Swim, they would come on at maybe like 8 or 9 p.m. If you're watching like on the West Coast for East Coast hours.
I think I know who it is.
Inuyasha
Yep, there it
seeing
is.
Sesshomaru
Yeah.
on screen. And the perfect thing is like he's walking around with Rin the whole time, who's like a 10 or 11-year-old girl. And I'm like, that's me! I'm like, Lord Sesshomaru, carry me around on your big dog back. Oh!
That makes sense.
But the crazy shit is, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I love Sesshomaru. Love Sesshomaru. Oh my gosh. The crazy thing is, they came out with like Inuyasha, the fucking sequel, where now Inuyasha and Kagome have like fucking kids and stuff, and Sesshomaru has kids too. Sesshomaru fucked Rin. He said, fuck the age difference. Fuck whatever laws there are. I'm popping out 2 kids with this bitch.
Childhood Ovilee's dream came true. I think what was it? What were we talking about? What was it aired on?
Toonami,
yeah. I think Toonami introduced most kids in the 90s or 2000s to anime. And
It was
the first time.
It was the only place to watch it besides like Jagex a little bit, or 4Kids had One Piece and maybe Digimon and Beyblade, but that was it.
I think so. That was before. Like I didn't even watch that growing up, but the first time I ever started really watching anime was freshman year of high school when I got into Naruto.
Fumi, come on. Oh God, you horny bitch.
So that's where it really solidified my love for silver hair guys.
Masked silver hair guys.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, masked silver hair guys. Like Jesus. I remember the first time I saw Kakashi, I was like, huh. Did something just awaken inside of me?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Like, holy shit, this guy's hot. Remember that scene where he's twirling the 2 kunai on his fingers?
You wish that you were those kunai?
I wish those were my holes.
You horny bitch.
He was so hot. And then after, so that was my first anime crush ever. My second anime crush ever, I was going through a phase, I was a goth kid, was Gata. You know?
Okay. This one was a little freaky looking for me.
He was a little freaky looking, but like I said, high school me was like goth kid. I'm like, oh, he's so...
You were down for the freaks.
Yeah. So Kakashi was the longest running crush. Yeah.
That's cute.
Only to be absolutely fucking obliterated by Lord Tengen.
So let me say this. Tengen or Gojo?
Tengen.
Tengen 100%. It's the muscles, isn't it?
It's the muscles and how, like, Gojo seems like the boyfriend that's like, God, he's so fucking annoying, but I love him. Tengen is the kind of man that's like, he takes such good care of me.
And his 3 wives.
And like, if he can handle 3 wives with 1 arm.
We saw him put that mouth to work in that fight.
Right.
We saw him put that mouth to work in that fight.
I never thought that I would ever fall in love with any other 2D man as hard as I did with Kakashi until Tengen came along. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I felt when I found Yaoi. And I went, oh, I think I just like gay guys.
There's our gay representation there. We don't need Fiona. Just put up a Yaoi poster right here.
Oh my gosh, girl, I got you.
There
Do you
we
know how
go.
many Yaoi figurines I have in the other room?
There we
We'll
go.
go get them. We'll set up like a little Hall of Fame right here. We'll have Given. We'll have Dakaichi. We'll have fucking Dick Fight Island.
Yet another reason to not have Fiona.
Because are you saying that gay is better than lesbian?
No, it's just like
Look into the
homosexual. Homosexual altogether. They just all together. Now, if you have any like black Yaoi characters, now we really don't need Fiona.
I'm racking my brain right now. I'm gonna say Will from Baldur's Gate.
Which I'm going to cosplay as for Halloween in our group.
And with that brings us to the end of our episode for today. Spill It, episode number 3. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe because, listen, I'm going to be honest with you right now. We've only seen the first episode come out because of the way that we're filming these. But we have 7K views on our first episode.
And we're like doing so good.
And we only have 2K subscribers.
Right.
So 5,000 of you guys are
fake
not
bitches.
pulling your fucking weight.
Fake bitches.
Fake bitches.
Just lurking around, not actually supporting us. How dare you?
They disgust me.
How dare you?
We love you.
I'm
Bye.
gonna cosplay as Will. And are there cornrow wigs? Am I allowed to wear that, Ian?
We'll figure it out.
What?